So if you made it to the final video, you will have the first 2 layers done, and I congratulate you for getting this far. I appreciate you checking out this tutorial. It means a lot. And so pretty much we are on the final layer and we're on the home stretch. Okay, now this will have a slightly longer algorithm in this layer, but once you get the hang of it, you should be good. Alright, so when you're solving the yellow layer, 90% of the time you're going to have two things. Okay? When you look at the layer, don't mind the corner pieces. That's not what you need. The corner pieces could be anywhere. Just don't even worry about that. Like we did with the white layer, remember how we had to get the cross first? That's pretty much what we're doing. We're going to get the yellow cross. Just like the white cross, we're going to get the yellow cross. So you're going to have basically two instances 95% of the time. You're going to have one like me where it looks like a L. So it could look like this. The L could be right here. The L could be right here. The L could be right here. It could be anywhere. So what you want to do is you want to orientate this L so that it looks like this. A backwards L. There will be a second scenario where some of you might have just a horizontal line. So again, don't look at the corners. You might have a horizontal line like this of yellows, or a horizontal line like this of yellows as well. We're going to get to that part. I will bring the people who have the L's to that position in a moment. So make sure your L is orientated like this, okay, facing to the top left corner. Make sure your white is on the bottom, and then hold it like this, okay? And then do these moves. Rotate the front side to the right clockwise once, okay? Bring the right side up, okay? Then bring the top side to the left, okay? Bring the right side down, okay? And bring the top side back, okay? And then the final move is bring that front side counterclockwise once, okay? And as you can see, we now have a horizontal line. So for those who had the horizontal line in the first place, awesome. Okay, we're at this position now. The people who had the L's are now at the horizontal, should be at the horizontal line right now. Okay, the next step is if your horizontal line looks like this, just turn it so that it's horizontal rather than vertical. Your line might be vertical. Just turn it so it's horizontal. So everyone should be horizontal right now. Of a yellow horizontal line. Now, keep your same orientation. Make sure the yellow is facing up, the white's facing down, and that your front face is facing you. Okay? And do the same set of moves that I just showed you. So, turn your front clockwise to the right down. Okay? Bring the right side up. Okay? Bring the top side to the left. Okay? And essentially next, you're just you're just reversing your actions. So you're bringing the right side back down. You're bringing the top side to the right. Okay? And then you're reversing your front. So bringing that up, rotating that counterclockwise. And you should have a cross. Okay, so hopefully you should be at the yellow cross right now. Now the next step, like we did for the white side, we're going to line up these edge pieces with the secondary colors. So in this case, yellow is now the primary color on the top, and now we got to line these edge pieces with the green, orange, blue, and the red. Now, the tricky part about this layer is since we've already completed basically the 2 bottom layers, we don't want to mess them up. So I'm going to show you some two algorithms, 2 sets of moves that are first going to line up the edge pieces, okay? And then we will move on to the corners afterward. Okay, so all of you are going to have one edge piece that will already be lined up. In my case, I got blue. So this yellow and this blue edge piece is lined up. Like it could have been right here. You just twist it, just keep twisting the piece until you see it. You'll at least have one that will always be lined up. See, I got a green lined up right here. I got an orange lined up right here. That's awesome as well. But just get one lined up. All you need is one lined up. Okay, once you get one lined up, you're going to do an algorithm where it's going to rotate the other three. Okay? This algorithm or these sets of moves will rotate the other edge pieces. So this yellow and green, yellow, orange, yellow and red. It'll move them around without messing anything else until they are in the correct positions. So to do that, simply do these sets of moves. So keep your yellow at the top, keep the edge piece that you've lined up, that side facing you, and the white facing downwards, okay? So hold that orientation and do this move. Bring the right side up, okay? Bring the up side or the top side to the left, okay? Bring the right side down, okay? Then bring the top side to the left, okay? Then bring the left side up, okay? And then bring the top side back twice so that it lines up again, and then bring the left side down, okay? What that should have done was it should have put the rest of the pieces in the correct position. As you can see, the edge piece is now lined up. This green edge piece is now lined up. Orange is now lined up. And obviously we had the blue already lined up in the first place. Now, if you don't have them lined up, okay? If you don't have them lined up, keep the one that's already lined up, still facing you. Keep that orientation with the yellow at the top, white on the bottom. And do that move I told you again. Just do that again, and it will line up for you. Okay, so for those who've made it this far, you should have the edge pieces lined up. The next step is now to get the corners. We're at the home stretch here. Again, what we're going to do is make sure all the corners are in the correct positions. And we will do a set of moves that will line them up in the correct position, and then we'll flip them or orientate them to look correct, and then hopefully the cube should be done. Okay, so once we get once we have the edge pieces finished, our focus is now on the corners. Now, don't worry about the orientations. We're not worried about that. We're just worried about if the corners are in the correct positions, okay? So I'm looking at this. You want to only get one. You can have one in the correct position. You can have none in the correct position. You can maybe have two. All we're looking for is just one in the correct position. Okay? So if you have none, I will tell you in a second what to do. But look at these corners and look for the pieces or the corner pieces that are in the correct position. Okay? For instance, this is not in the correct position. This is not in the correct position. This is not in the correct positions. This is not in the correct positions. So I have none that is in the correct position. You may have one. Okay? If you have one, hang on to that, and I will show you what to do. But for none, and the reason I'm saying none is because this piece doesn't belong here because it's a red. It's a red and it's a blue and it's a yellow. This is orange, green, and white. It doesn't work there. Neither does this one. Neither does this one. So what I want you to do is, if you have none in the position, you may have one. Before you do the for those who have one in the correct position, hold on to that for a second. And for those who have none, I will tell you what to do. You can start with any side. It doesn't matter. You can have any side facing you. For this instance, I'll just do blue facing me, yellow on the top, white on the bottom, and then do this algorithm. Okay, what this set of moves is going to do is it's going to rotate some of the pieces until we get one in the correct position. The algorithm goes like this. Top to the left, okay? Right hand side up. You bring it back. Left hand side up. Okay? Top to the left again. Right hand side down. Top, you bring it back. Left hand side down. Okay. Now, as I rotated it, let's take a look. Did we get anything in the correct position? Okay, nice. I got one corner that's in the correct position. Now, some of you may have one corner that's in the correct position, but it's not orientated correctly. For this instance, I have it orientated correctly. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about orientation. That is not important. Just make sure it's in the correct position. Okay, so now we have one piece in the correct position. All you need to do is make sure that piece is on the top right hand corner. Okay, so like I'm holding it right now. Make sure this piece is on the side that's facing you. The yellow's on the top, white is on the bottom, and that is in the top right hand side corner. Okay, when you have that, all we're going to do is we're going to repeat that same a couple of moves again. Okay, keep that in the top right hand corner and do these moves. What it's going to do is it's going to rotate the other ones, keeping this one in place until we get all of them in the correct positions. Okay, so here's the move. Top to the left, right hand side up, bring the top back, left hand side up, top to the left, right hand side down, bring the top back, left hand side down. Okay, so let's check it. From my first glance, that seems to be in the correct position because it's yellow, blue, and red. So yellow, blue, and red. Yellow, orange, and blue. Yellow, blue, orange. We got that. And yellow, green, and orange. Yellow, green, orange. So we got that set. Awesome. Now, again, if you don't have them in the correct position, keep the one that's already correct, it was already in the correct position facing you, and do that algorithm or do that sets of moves that I've just taught you, and you should then get it on the next try. But since all these are already in the correct position, we are set to go. Okay, so basically all we need to do is orientate these three corners. Since we already got them in the correct position, we just need to orientate them so that they match up with their respective sides, and that should hopefully solve our cube. Now, this is the most easiest step of the entire process. And so basically all you need to do is hold one orientation. This is very important. Hold one orientation. So some of you may not have any of these orientated correctly. Doesn't matter. I have one orientated and the rest three are not. You may have two orientated and then two that are not. Doesn't matter. Hold it on any side, okay? And I could hold it right here. I could hold it right here. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Hold it on any side. For this sake, I'm just going to hold it so that my green is facing me, yellow's on the top, white is on the bottom. What you want to make sure you do is that the top right-hand piece or the top right-hand corner is not orientated. And all we're going to do is we're going to flip it around until we orientate all of them. If it's already orientated, we won't do it. We won't mess with it. But you want to make sure that the non-orientated pieces are the ones in these top right-hand corner position, okay? So for this instance, I have the green, orange, and yellow piece on the top right-hand corner. I'm going to hold it where my yellow is on the top, white is on the bottom, and this side is facing me. This is the orientation. And you're just going to do these moves. You're going to bring the right side down, okay? And then you're going to bring the bottom side to the left. Then all you're going to do is reverse your action. Bring the right side back up, bring the bottom to the right, okay? Still not fixed right there. Still you're going to do it until it lines up right here. You'll see the piece line up. It's going to be fairly obvious. So repeat the sets of moves again. Bring the right side down, bottom to the left, right side up, bottom to the right. Still not in the correct position. Right side down, bottom to the left, right side up, bottom to the right. Okay? Keep doing it. Right side down, bottom to the left, right side up, bottom to the right. Okay. Awesome. We got that piece in the position. Don't move your orientation. It's very important. Don't worry about what's going on down here. It'll resolve itself. Don't worry. Now rotate the top until you get the next non-orientated piece in the top right-hand corner. Okay? And just do the same couple of moves. Keep your orientation, yellow facing up, white on the down, white going down, and the side facing you, and this side facing you. Okay? So right down, bottom to the left, right back up, bottom to the right. Still not fixed. Right down, bottom to the left, right back up, bottom to the right. Still not fixed. Right down, bottom to the left, right back up, bottom to the right. Still not fixed. Right down, bottom to the left, right back up, bottom to the right. Okay, that's oriented correctly. All right. Now turn your top side again until you still have the same orientation until you get the next unsolved piece in your top right corner. If you stumble across it already orientated, turn it again until you get to the non-orientated piece. All right. Now it's on the top right-hand corner. Okay. Now do the same sets of moves until it's orientated correctly. So right back down, bottom to the left, right back up, bottom to the right. Right back down, bottom to the left, right back up, bottom to the right. Still not orientated. Right back down, bottom to the left, right back up, bottom to the right. Still not orientated. Right back down, bottom to the left, right back up, bottom to the right. And there you have it, the top. And then all you need to do is just line everything else up, and your cube is now solved. So there you have it. We got the Rubik's Cube solved. For those who haven't solved it before, hopefully it's a great accomplishment. I thank you so much for watching this tutorial, going through each step with me. Give yourself a pat on the back because you just solved the Rubik's Cube. With that, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, and I will see you guys on the next video. It's Me Glady, signing out.